I'm not sure what I'm referring to, but I did hear stories about people trying to get children out illegally. There are some family members that are trying to do whatever they can to get their family members here. What has been done in that effort?
Well, after the disaster, right away, immigration department, the Homeland Security were also concerned, as well as some citizens, that there was going to be a flux of Haitians coming in here. And with that, they already had what they call uh, uh, the temporary immigration status for people who are here illegally. It was already waiting to be passed in the legislation. So right away, I guess the president acted on that. So we've gone, when I said we, I'm talking about Family Care being an organization serving the immigrants. We've gone over there, we've got the training, and then we were working with
Homeland
those,
Security?
not with Homeland Security, with residents
Oh, okay.
living here in New Jersey
Right.
who may have don't have a permanent status, and then filling out the forms. There was a fee attached to that, and then we're sending it to the designated area somewhere in Texas. I don't have the address with me, but it was clear during the training. We were told that first thing first is the TPS, the temporary stay in the United States. And second, they were going to expedite people who probably, let's say for instance, I'm a petitioner and I sent for my mother, father, or a family member. So those application was going to be expedite to get it, help it process as fast as they can to bring the family here in the States, providing that they've been approved. Then there was an issue with children. Now, this part is something totally different, because when the story first broke out with the disaster, there was an orphanage that was being run by two young ladies out. They live in Philadelphia, and they've gotten a lot of attention. All of those children, the next day after the story broke, they were able to come here to the States. So with that, a lot of orphanages who also has adoptive parents waiting for these children, they were pressing on Homeland Security and Immigration to also get their children here to the States. Now, what happened with because I attended a press conference on that issue with this group of Americans trying that was detained in Dominican Republic, were trying to live with those children. I don't know the validity of this thing. I don't know how true it is. All I know is that whenever there is a problem of that magnitude in a country, you would always find
Right.
illegal activities where people trying to get into another country, illegally. So it's remain to be seen. There's
Okay.
a lot of stories still on it, and we're waiting to see who's
They're in court
know,
right now, so.
they're in
Okay.
court right now.
Well,
so I don't
basically,
know.
your effort in this format here is to come up with an opportunity for those to be able to contact you and your organization, Family Care, who is working on a grassroots initiative to help collaborate with other organizations here in New Jersey to define a way in which we can be able to focus on a specific area, to adopt a town. And Bel Air is the initiative that I remember Mayor Wayne Smith said that he wanted to be involved with, which sparked the whole idea of Haitian relief coming out of the township of Irvington. What we want to do is make sure that we have information available to our viewers who may be interested in participating in this initiative to contact us, and the information is going to be provided for us on the screen. And, Mr. Germain and Ms. Forster, we want to just continue to make sure that we spend time with you in finding ways in which we can ensure that this effort is going to be successful, and that we will have an input in making sure the information that's necessary for the Haitian community is developed, so that we can identify with ways in which we can help relieve the problems that we're having in this issue
And
of disparity.
identifying is no longer meetings. I'm no longer meeting. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to leave for Haiti on Saturday. I delayed my trip because I wanted to look into more. I wanted more information on how to go about the displacement. Right now, we don't necessarily need tents, and a lot of people have been calling and saying they want to give tents. We want homes. We want homes for those displaced
Well,
people.
is that's not in the plan yet?
Well, that's
It
not
is.
that's not in the plan in the global plan. But these are things that some of the people are living in the streets. They are living on the
Yeah, but
parks.
Parks
how do
and
we
health
how do we
hazard.
how do we
Shelters.
deal with creating prefab ability? What, transporting it to Haiti, or
That-
having it built in Haiti, getting the materials to Haiti? What are we
That's-
talking here? Home Depot help, that kind of thing?
Well, I think there are some prefabs
Okay.
that are
That can be shipped?
good, that can be shipped.
So you say like a
and
prefab
assemble-
can be something around
assemble.
$10,000?
Well, less than
No,
that.
no,
I heard
less
there are
than
some
that.
that are
It
in
could
the area
be-
of $3,500, $3,800,
Is that right?
$4,000. Yes.
And is
there
that
are
right?
some prefab
And-
that are in the range of $600,
600, yeah.
$800.
Is that right?
Yeah, this
800
is
bucks
much better
that
than living in the
looking at
street.
They're
that
living in
we
the
see
street
now,
in a
yeah.
tent. I agree with you on
Right.
that.
Yes, that is being looked at.
Well, then, and when
But-
we look at it from that perspective, do we have numbers that we can say that really can make an impact? I mean, like, what is our goal?
I think right now, the Family Care needs some of the funding to do a few things. One of the things I think we need to do is, what the people need right now, they need to eat. Okay, that's the basic need that they necessity. They need to eat, nutrition and things like that. So you need to get people over there that can coordinate the distribution, and then even bring some stuff, and also coordinate even what's there.
Okay.
When you go there, you need to stay someplace. People need to stay places, and they need to get those people some food. There are a lot of food also. There are food also in Haiti, but you need money to buy them. The people don't have money. So if you have small cash, if you can give somebody like a $20, $20, that person could probably eat for a month.
Well, we kind of like can set up a voucher program.
Exactly.
A voucher program, that's the
we
word.
give people $20. We give some families.
Or we give them the certification to go to a facility, that
that
we know
and-
that we have the resources, and we are
Exactly.
assured that they are going to get it because
right.
we have just told them where to go.
Exactly.
And in many instances, we know that it's going to take the money to buy the purposes.
Right.
But until we can really get to the extent of being self-sufficient, we still have to find a way to control it.
Exactly.
Right.
So if we set up
Right,
a
the
family
voucher.
care kind of
Yeah.
a voucher program that we can be able to disseminate it in the community, it would be
and everybody
effective.
would be
Right.
accounted for
So-
because
so
not just people
that-
would be using
Yes.
a voucher
So
for that.
in that sense, and this is not being set up by any other organization.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in that sense, that will help quite a bit.
Okay.
And
Quite a
also,
bit, so-
Glenn, another thing is which we never dealt with. I mean, just after we left Haiti, I think it was last week, we had 2 days of rain, and one of the things that Dr. Gupta has covered is the fact that there was an urgency for these people to get out of the street. They cannot stay there because you have people. In any situation where you have a massive group of people sleeping and breathing in each other's face, you know it's going to create an epidemic.
Right.
And then right now you have people who has communicable diseases living in the same area, even though it's open air, but it's still, you could be on a bus and then you breathing through next to that person, you can get sick. So what we're saying is that we cannot, it's been over a month now, and these people are in the street. So what we're asking is for some big company or even some millionaires out there,
Now,
donate
okay.
some homes.
Right. Now
Temporary
again,
homes to,
the
like,
name of that
1,000
organization, the
families.
Alliance, is called the New Jersey.
Oh, the New Jersey, no, that's a name that we
That you have
formed.
created.
Yeah, we created
But
the
right
name.
now, we're looking to have people send whatever contribution to Family Care.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
at first, Glenn, I wasn't interested in money because I'm always, even the mayor, when I asked him, why don't you put in some words and say that we accept
Yeah, but
it?
now that you've gone
He
out
says,
there.
now I've gone out there, and I would, even if somebody give me a penny, I would take it and I would show them exactly
Yeah.
how
That's
this
what's
money
important.
is spent.
And what has
And that's
happened
what's
now, your
important.
revelation
It's
has proven
credibility.
how much important it
Exactly.
is for you to take the effort
It
to,
is.
to really put an initiative together. And we're very happy for that. We're very happy for Family Care. We're very happy that you gave us the time to sit down and give us this exclusive. We're going to work with you in relationship to doing what we can to create the effort that's necessary to see the change that's important for the people of Haiti. We will be back in touch with you.
I
all right?
thank you for having us.
thank you very much for coming
we're
back.
hoping that we will be able to continue our work that we started in
Absolutely.
Haiti.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jermaine and Ms. Forster. And thank you very much for viewing.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.